Hello, Onskat here. We're playing Digimon Survive. In this video, I'm gonna show you all the perceived memories you can collect. So you have three stories, which are Spirited Away, All in Seasoning, and The Tale of Tomorrow. The first three chapters of each story you're able to find before chapter 8 when you're at the crossroad where, depending on how many points you have in each category of moral, harmony and wrath, so the red, green and yellow route will depend on which one you can choose, and the last two chapters 4 and 5 of each story you will find each in the individual route after the branch of in chapter 8, and for each of them you get items, and you'll find all the 5 chapters, which are 3 skill items. One is Giga Crusher, deals dark damage, high chance of sealing and confusing targets. The other one is Extreme Burst, deals non-elemental damage, inflicts sleep, reduces your physical defense and special defense 2 ranks. And the other one is Celestial Blade, deals light damage with a moderate chance of raising your physical attack and speed attack 2 ranks. So we're gonna start with the first story, which is called Spirited Away, and that is the red route, the moral route. The all seasoning is the harmony route, the green route, and the tale of tomorrow is the wrath route. So we start with Spirit Away, the red path. Spirit Away. Chapter 1. I continued on through the woods. What? Strange, the road should keep going past here. Shoot, guess I have to head back to the way I... But as I turn around... Wait, what? How can this be? The road I came down is gone. This can't be happening. Even if this is a shrine's forbidden ground, it isn't big enough to get lost in. Damn, how could this happen to me? I was just looking for something to eat. Oh man. Okay, I just need to get down the mountain. I'm okay. I can survive on my own. There's nothing to be scared of. Papa went fight in the war. Mama was in the house when the air raids ended up in flames. With no one to turn to, I came out to this village in the sticks to be with relatives. My grandparents were cold, cruel even, made me fend for myself. Other adults, children, all the same, they treated an outsider like me with disgust. Damn their eyes, why do they have to look at me like that? Dad fights for this land, Mom died protecting our home, and me? I'm doing everything I can. I got big and strong and become a soldier, like my papa. So why do you treat me like a burden? A shrine lay at the end of my desperate advance. I always climbed the mountain on my own. I had nowhere else to go, and hunger clawed at me. The abundance of wild vegetables meant I never lacked sustenance, and even better, no one was around to bother me. The people of the village always said coming in here would get you spirited away, but it's just an old wife still. Fine by me. What do they know? I live on my own from now on. I passed through the shrine and into the woods beyond, and here I try to spur myself on, and yet I can't find a path, no matter how far I go. For heaven's sakes, Am I going to die? Without helping my country? With everyone treating me as a burden? Damn, I can't take it. I don't want to die. Mama, Mama, what's that curious sound? I turned at the sound of it. Who's there? Say, are you one of those children? What? The blazes? What is this strange beast? Are you a demon? Chapter 2. I somehow lost my way in the mountain while scrounging for food. Traversing through the woods, I was just about to give up when a queer creature appeared before me. It clearly wasn't human from the looks of it, yet it approached me speaking my language. What are you, a demon? Stay away from me! X, what's your problem? Stop throwing rocks at me! The demon pathetically defended itself from the stones I threw. Upon closer inspection, it seems pretty weak. Maybe it isn't a bad monster. So, you don't want to eat me? Eat you? I perished it off. I just want to be your friend. My friend? If a monster suddenly showed up talking about being friends with you, anyone would get scared, wouldn't they? But the strange thing is, I trusted what it said almost immediately. I couldn't put my finger on it, but one thing was clear. This creature was on my side. Alright, sure, I want to be your friend too. Honest, I'm so happy. Sorry about throwing that stuff at you. Did I hurt you? I'm pretty tough. No worries. Still, it's nice to know you care. Shut up. You got a mouth on you for a monster. Again with the monster. Monster? You got me pegged wrong, you know. Excuse me? Don't think I fully trust you yet. I'm calling it like I see. Oh boy. Well, what should I call you anyway? Me? My name is... Just like that, the strange monster joined me for a time. Strange indeed, but I didn't mind. It was on my side, after all. For now, I head back to the village, show off my new friend, and prove to that lot who look down on me just how wrong they are. I'm sure all of them will be blown away. I can't hardly wait. It just means I have to get down the mountain that much faster. Chapter 3. I met a strange monster while lost on the mountains, and together we somehow made it back down. Even so, what greeted me in the foothills was not the village I know. What? A cliff? There shouldn't be one in a place like this. Did we come down the wrong side of the mountain? That's it, right? The monster regarded my confusion with a vacant stare of its own. I'm not sure what the problem is. Hasn't it always been like this around here? But what about my village? Forget the village, just take me someplace with people. Hey, just calm down, okay? There's no village in this part, and I never seen a human before. Come again? According to the monster, this area is teeming with creatures just like it. On rare occasions, humans will wander to this place. Some of the monsters believe that human children have mysterious power and kidnap them for it. But don't worry, I protect you. If a bad guy like that comes around, I send them packing. What are you talking about? In other words, this is another world. I really have been spirited away. So, does that mean I'll never go back to my own world? Hey, don't cry. It'll be okay. I'm here for you. After that, I languished day after day, doing nothing, passing the time in a despondent gaze. The monster stayed at my side, giving me food and teaching me about this world. It was pretty irritating at first, but perhaps it was the only reason I retained my sanity. Back where I come from, everyone treated me like a nuisance. I always live with a bitter taste in my mouth. So that's how it was. But this place is different. There's plenty to eat, no one to resent, and most of all, you're here. I'm going to live here now. There's nowhere for me to return to back home. I want to forget everything and stay here with you. Okay, if that's what you want, let's make it a happy life then. Yeah, let's do this. I'm going to live here, me and the monster together. Chapter 4. My time with the monster was peaceful once I decided to live in his world. Unlike the days of resentment I had endured, my life in this world was free of strife. Hey, where do you want to go today? There's nothing but cliffs around here, not a lot of spots to check out. Oh, I know. If you go somewhere high up, you could see a long way, right? Somewhere high up. In other words, you know it. Let's head to the mountaintop. So we traveled up the summit, but from there it was nothing but tall cliffs around us, but only thorns beyond. Well, I guess there's no one around after all. You were looking for other humans? I just thought maybe there were others you didn't know about. Guess I was wrong though. I really am alone. Then at the edge of my vision I saw something unbelievable. Ah, but that's... What is it? Look, to the south is a city. I know that place. Yes, no doubt about it. That's my old city. What? It was the city I lived in with my mama and papa. I was sure it'd been razed to the ground, but it was back. We have to go. Steady as says, I don't see anything like that. I made a mad dash for the city. Yes, I knew it. This is my city, just the way it was. Hey, is there something here? I don't see a thing. Seriously? Get your eyes checked. See here, this is my house. I always see our rocks and cliff. Hey, are you okay? Maybe you should go back and... Oh, I get it. A monster is a monster after all. I bet you plan on spiriting me away. How could you say such thing? I wouldn't do something like that. Shut up, you freak. Get away from me. I'm going home. Don't get in my way. His tender voice, near and dear to me, echoed through my heart to my head. That voice! Oh, Mom. I knew it. It's you, Mom. I'm so glad you're alright. Wait, hold on. Don't go off by yourself. Mom, you understand. I come with you. Just wait, please. I beg you. I tried to stop him. I really did. But he ran off without another thought. Oh no. I've totally lost sight of him. Chapter 5. How much time has passed? The boy was long gone. I hadn't caught hide or hair of him since. I know all of the spots he would usually go to, and yet I still don't sense him anywhere. I'm worried. I'm scared. It's lonely being by myself. Did I rely on the boy so much? I couldn't believe it when we first met. A child so weak, so unwilling to trust. It wasn't long for this world, I figured. I was real happy. I mean, The strong protect the weak, right? So if I protect this kid, this means I'm strong. Yeah, everyone will change their minds. If I get stronger, no one will make fun of me. I didn't care if the child trusts me or not, or so I thought. He was so down once he knew he couldn't go back to his world. Sometimes he wandered off looking for something, eyes cast sadly to the ground. It isn't like he trusted me or anything, he just sat there all mopey, like nothing mattered. My chest tightened when I saw him like that. I would put on a blatant brave front, saying I could live here, all the while shivering when I was on my own. Looking at him, I finally realized he's just like me. My brave front, my unwillingness to trust people, it was all to hide my own weakness. I didn't want anyone to hate me for how weak and pathetic I was. When I realized that, I thought we could finally be real friends. But then why did you run away? Come on, I'm begging you, don't leave me by my lonesome. As I ran around looking for him, a bizarre pain wrecked my body. Huh? Oh, what? My body was so hot. Wait, cold? At any rate, discomfort frightens me. One thing was for sure, I was about to disappear. Boy, what a way to go. If this were gonna turn out like this, I should've... No, this couldn't have gone any other way. Our connection was messed up from the start. No trust, putting ourselves first. There's no way we'd be friends. Of course, end like this. So at least let the boy be safe. Before things went totally dark, I thought I saw the child, facing an empty space in the same darkness as me, looking around with a broken smile on his face. Ghastly hands grasped at the ankles. It looked as though he were being dragged down into a bottomless swamp. This illusion shown to me at the very end left a foul taste in my mouth. You're just like me. Honestly, what should I have done? So that was Spirited Away, the moral route, the red route. Next is the all in the seasoning, that is the harmony route, the green route. All in the Seasoning, Chapter 1. That day was the first time I ever seen a human child. I couldn't explain it well. Or could I? Know what it was, and having never seen one before. Even so, the moment I laid eyes on her, my heart leapt. I finally met her. Hey you, are you okay? Child was obviously in a bad way. I don't know a thing about humans, but I could tell this one wouldn't last much longer. The baseless yet assured concern made me desperate to look after her. I warmed her with fire, fed her nectar. By the time the sun was high in the sky, the child finally opened her eyes. Huh? Oh, what? You're awake. How do you feel? Does it hurt anywhere? Where? Who are you? Who? Me? It's strange. I feel like you're not human. Yeah, well, I'm not like you, that's for sure, but don't be scared. I'm a good girl. Girl? You're a girl? Who would have thought a creepy body like that belonged to a lady? Creepy? Of all the rude things to say, and after I looked after you all this time? You looked after me? But why? You were at death's door just a little while ago, you know? Barely breathing, just skin and bones. Well, the skin and bones part hasn't changed. I mean, are you even eating properly? Eating? I don't get much to eat. No, and not just me. Everyone's in the same boat. What? None of your people are eating? What's going on? According to her tale, the place she came from is going through an awful harvest. Not just the village, the same was happening all over the land of Inamoto. So her entire world was going through turmoil. Even in the rural capital, rice shops were falling into ruin. Nothing to eat. What else could they do? So, you see, I was offered as a human sacrifice to beg the gods for help. A human sacrifice? Yes, I would go to the land of the gods and beg them to bestow a bounty upon us. This child had it rough, that's for sure, to think they offer up an ankle biter like this. And when I woke up, I was here, so were you, hey, you aren't a god, are you? What? Me? A god? Well, yeah, you're the first thing I met after becoming a sacrifice. It must mean you're a god. Well, am I right? Or am I right? No, hold on 1 second, let me get a word in here. It was the first time I ever met a human child, and the first time I've been treated like a god. Chapter 2. The girl I saved said about entreating me. Hey, you're a god, ain't you? Save my village, you've just gotta. How many times do I have to tell you? I'm not a god or anything. Saving a human child on the verge of death, I have gotten it treating me like some deity. I don't exactly hate the idea, just, how do you put it? It gives me the heebie-jeebies. Oh please, your holiness, save us, I'm begging you. As the girl pleaded with me, she wobbled on the spot, her stomach growling. So hungry. Hey, pull yourself together, it's food. I need food, right? I wanna eat until my stomach bursts. This is bad, I've got to do something, I may regret it, but what choice do I have? I had to do something. Hey, wake up! I made some food. What? Wait, something smells delicious. I brought the child to my den. Not just my den, a bunch of my friends live here too. None of us are very strong, so we don't usually let outsiders in. Still, this child shouldn't be a problem. These are my buddies, all of us whipped up some food for you. Wow, look at all of them, I knew it. This is the land of the gods. I told you, I'm not... Get it. Here, blessings from the god. Eat up, short stuff. Yes sir, thank you very much, your holiness. The child reached for a roasted fish, pinched it around the middle and popped the whole thing into her mouth. Delicious. I've never had anything so tasty in my life. You don't say. That baby's pretty hard to find, you know. Here, try something else. Okay. How about this mushroom then? Wait, what? It is a mushroom? There are rocks on it. Oh, you can't eat those? Then eat around the hard parts. Okay, let's see. Oh wow, this is great too. Phew, glad you liked it. From the looks of it, humans like this girl can stomach everything we can. What a shame. The minerals on these mushrooms taste so good. Thank you, my god. It's the first time my belly ever been so full. Is that right? Glad to hear. By different beasts to be sure. Still, I could feel it, the desire to protect her smile. Chapter 3. I learned that humans have things they can and can't eat. Seeing as how this child couldn't eat or fail back in her world, I want to give her the chance to do so if I can. And so I set off with the girl to look for food even humans could eat. Oh, I found something good here. Try this. What is this, Your Holiness? It's green and round. A vegetable, maybe. Never seen this before. Here, Perfume. Split it like this and then eat it. Oh, this one's nice and ripe. Here, try and bite. Ugh, so nasty. Really? It's no good? Ugh, so sour. My tongue's on fire. So gross. You think? I can't get enough of the flavor. Okay, on to the next one. How about this? This thin orange thing? I think I've seen it before. You can make some rare medicine out of it. Is that right? We just up and eat it here, like this. This is chewiness, the faint bitterness. So good. Okay. Down the hatch. Your Holiness? It's so bitter. Oh dear, I guess it doesn't suit you. Just spit it out. My mouth's all itchy. Hey, there's no poison in this, is there? Ah, I see. Some of the stuff we eat might be poisonous to you humans. I'm just glad none of what she ate had a bad effect on her. If we're not careful, we might put her life in danger. I'm sorry, Your Holiness. You're trying so hard to get food for me, and I... Don't sweat it. If I learn what you can and can't eat, that way I won't feed you something bad by accident. Whoa, you gods sure are a generous bunch. Oh hey, the leafy parts aren't bitter. Pretty sweet, actually. We don't eat that part. Still, if the child likes it, I feed her all of the leaves she wants. Hey, Your Holiness, what's over there? The girl sits on the most dangerous thing we know. Hold on, can't you see the fog over there? It's really dangerous. The fog? What's so dangerous about it? Well, if you touch it, it will mess your head. They say you get swallowed up by the fog, never to return. I never actually seen this fate befall anyone. Still, if it's even possible, I can put this child in harm's way. If you say so, I'll be careful, Your Holiness, alright? What are that white stone over there? Oh, those are just brackish rocks. They don't fill your belly or provide any nutrition. Totally useless. I think I've seen this before. Just a second. Hey, don't go off on your own. I knew it. This is salt. Salt? You don't make it in my village, but it adds flavor to anything. I never seen such an excited look on her face before. Somehow, just looking at it got me excited as well. Chapter 4. That right rock I always find around here is a salt she spoke of and turned out to be an amazing discovery. Right, try this, Your Holiness. You drizzled white rock shavings on the fish. Don't know what difference it will make, but... Mm, what? What? It's delicious, delectable, delightful. Pretty good, ain't it? So just the thing for grilled fish. What is this? What's going on here? Just some briny rock. And yet, we call this cooking where I come from. Mother said it's what you do to good food to make it even tastier. She said she won father's heart with this. Well, now, can't say I get it, but this is something else. You like it, your holiness? Would you like some more? There's more? Then sure, by all means. You got it. Then she started the fire, bought some water and set to chopping, stabbing, crushing and mixing things. I didn't understand most of it, but it was like she was almost creating the food. Some things she cooked differently, but the food was all pretty, especially portioned out on plates. Finally she said, "All done, I made you grilled fish with boiled vegetables." So, this is cooking. I made plenty for everyone too. You gods can all have as much as you like. I realized others had gathered to watch from afar, and when the girl said this, they all came forward to enjoy her cooking. I can't even describe what that first bite tasted like. It was so good, I thought I could never get enough of it. Do you like it, my god? Oh, I do. I really do. I hoped you would. You've done so much for me and I haven't any way to repay you. I'm so glad you like my cooking. Don't say that. You never had to repay me for anything. God, what's wrong? Why are you crying? I'm not crying. Don't be ridiculous. Well, if you say so. It's too bad though. I wish I could have cooked a meal like this for mom and dad and everyone in my village. So, she's homesick. I guess that shouldn't be a surprise. If there was some way I could send her back, I would, but nobody knows how to do something like that. God, is something wrong? Oh no, nothing. Do you think you could cook for me again sometime? Of course. I'll cook for you all you want. Why don't we try making something together next time? Good idea. That sounds fun. Chapter 5. It's been a long time now since the human girl first cooked for me. She's gone from looking thin and pale to full and hearty. Every now and then, though, she gets this sad look on her, and it breaks my heart to see her like that. Oh, look, a potato. We used to grow these in my village. They're really tasty. They are? Well, around here, they grow all over the place. Can I take a bunch of them then? You can do so much with potatoes. Because many of you like. I'm excited to try some new cooking. Now, what should we make with them? They are not bad on their own, but we could steam them or mash them. Hey, do you want to go back to your village? What makes you say this? I guess I would like to go back and see you everyone again, but I get lonely without you, my god. You would? Of course I would. I really care about you. You miss your parents though, don't you? Yeah, I do. I love to see my mom and dad again. But is there some way for me to go back? I'm sorry. I don't know about it any more than you do. Yeah, so it's not worth thinking about it, is it? I'm lonely, but there's no point worrying about that unless we do find a way back. Yeah, you're right. I've always wanted to be the one to look out for her, and yet, when did she grow up so much? That's when I realized the fog is everywhere. Huh? Where did all this fog come from? Quick, this way. You shouldn't be out here on your own in the fog. Mom? What is it? Do you see something? It's my mom. She's crying. She's looking for me, but she can't find me. She's there in the fog. Oh, and I can hear her crying. In the fog? I can't see or hear anything. But now the girl's crying. Please, my God. I want to go see my mom. I miss her so much. Then go see her. If you miss her that much, you should go to her. Oh, thank you. Don't worry. I'll come back to see you again. Right. I'll be waiting for you. I stayed right where I was, watching her run into the fog until I couldn't see her anymore. I guess humans really do belong in the human world. That must be why those giant hands reach out to draw her in. I don't understand why I hurt so much. Didn't I do the right thing? I hope that girl is happy with her mother. I hope I get to see her again. For some reason, after the girl vanished into the fog, my body started to break down in little pieces. Even though I was the one who was just watching. My last thought, as I felt myself fading away, was to wonder if the girl made it back safely. Okay, the last story is the tale of the Merle, which is the ref part, path, yellow road. So, the tale of the Merle, chapter 1. I forgot how long it's been since the emissary of the Shogun told me. You hereby are ordered to complete the murals for the new shrine. The Shogun himself chose you for this task after hearing of your great skill. Give this your best efforts. I happily accepted the commission, of course, responding with a "Sir, it is an honor." Now, here I am, thrilled as I walk up to the entrance of the shrine. Finally, I thought my talents are appreciated, personally chosen by the Shogun to create the centerpiece for a new shrine. I'm sure to be seen as Inomoto's chief artist. The dove was enough to make me laugh. What's so funny, you stupid painter? Have you no respect for the shrine? Who was this kid? Probably just some brat. Oh, if it isn't the head of the Shogun's personal guard. I'm honored. Very funny. You're the rising star. I heard the Shogun personally chose you for something. That's right, I'll be decorating the walls of a new shrine. It's going to be built here with my masterful murals. Mark my words. This work will be spoken of for generations, like the new reliquary hall of Kitayama-tai. I was the picture of enthusiasm as I said this, but the boy didn't seem impressed. You mean the hall covered in gold leaf? You think it'd be spoken of for generations? If you ask me, something more subdued would... Hey, got any ideas for the subjects of these murals? For all that I accepted this commission, I got so carried away, I still had no idea to paint. Thoroughly self-assertancy. As for subjects, are you familiar with the local kemonogami fate? Nope. What's a kemonogami? They say people once performed a ritual here that involves sending sacrifices to another world. Then powerful gods appeared from the other world. We call them the kemonogami, and some people still worship them. A pretty typical local fate. The kemonogami. I like the sound of that. Tell me more about these local gods, or point me to someone who can. What a way to ask for help. Anyway, you should talk to the shrine maiden. Her job is to pass down the history of this place, but she knows more than anyone. Great, thanks! So I went to meet with the shrine maiden. She heard me out with composure and then said, "So, would you learn more about the Kemonogami fate?" Yeah, I got a guest earlier, but I was hoping you could tell me something more striking. You're the very definition of rudeness. How amusing. The story she told was long and rambling, but the events were fascinating. It was about a boy's sacrifice and his older sister. Long ago, when the world was in chaos, a group of children were sent to another world to save this one. There, in the world of the gods, they gained the power of the Kemonogami and brought peace to humanity or something. The shrine maiden spoke of this as a great achievement, but it sounded like pointless human sacrifice to me. What's worse, one of the children was a boy sacrificed by his own sister. Did the boy hate her for what she did? What was the girl thinking? Anyway, after hearing the story, I got to work. I threw myself into the painting murals, my head full of what I heard from the shrine maiden and others. I lost track of time completely until I got tired and decided to go out for a break. I'd been dim in the dim light of the shrine for so long the sunlight stung my eyes. Then, as my eyes adjusted, I grew completely astonished. However long I've been in the shrine, I still remembered what it looked like outside. "What is this? Where am I?" I cried, staring out at an entirely different world. Chapter 2. I just finished some initial drawings on an important commission only to find myself in a strange new place. What is this? Where am I? Who even am I? No, forget about that, Lasana. I'm the world's best painter. Shut up! Stop yelling right next to me when I'm trying to sleep. Who's that? I turned around to find a strange monster at my feet. Never mind that. You're a human, aren't you? That's right. I'm as human as they come. What are you? Some kind of spirit? Well, at least you got some spunk. I like your attitude. I'm gonna see what you're capable of, boss. Boss? I like that. If you want to see what I'm made of, look all you want. Though I'm in some kind of trouble right now. I'm here to paint the murals for the shrine, but while I was working, everything changed. Can you tell me where in Hinomoto this is? Is there a village nearby? I don't know about Hinomoto, but there's no village around here. You're the first human I ever seen, boss. According to the spirit, I seem to have been transported to another world. And if the shrine's maiden's legends are true, no one has ever come back from here alive. That means nobody knows anything about this place. Well, that's not good. I'm really in another world. Listen, do you know of a way to get back, do you? I've got a job to do. A way to go back? I don't just found about your world. Well, then, this is going to take some doing. If there was no way for me to get back, I have to survive in this world. Alright, I've made up my mind. I better keep working on those murals. Hey boss, what are these murals you keep talking about? You don't know? A mural is a mural. How can I explain? Actually, I'll just show you. Follow me. Then you see what I'm capable of. Then the spirit and I went back inside the shrine. There, feast your eyes upon my magnificent murals, though they're not finished yet. Wow, I've never seen anything like this before. I don't know what to say. They're incredible. It's like there's a human right there. It's nice to see you're so thoroughly impressed. There's no higher compliment you can give to an artist. I drew these based on legends that I heard about in my world. Who knew I wind up living out those legends myself? Oh, so humans know about us too? Anyway, now that I'm here, I can hardly just sit around painting all the time. What's with the grin, boss? Something on your mind? Yeah, this whole world, ever since I figured out where this was, is one thing I've just been thrilled about. According to the Shrine Maiden, this place is full of gods. Like, they're all over the place. Isn't that great? I can't wait to learn more. Oh, you mean you want to learn more about us, boss? You bet I do. There's a whole world out there to explore, full of strange and powerful beings. It's an artist's dream. I'm ready to get out there and see the world. Let's go, buddy. You got it, boss. Where you lead, I follow. And so I set out with a spirit-like creature on an incredible artistic journey. I didn't care if we met with good luck or bad, so long as it was fun. Chapter 3. Somehow I've been transported to another world. The place was brimming with spirit-like beings, and everything about it was constantly changing, from the mountains and the trees to the very ground. Whoa, that was a close one. You okay, boss? I'm fine. One more step though, and I've gone head over heels down the cliff. Well, I'm glad you're alright, but could you try not to get so carried away? Yeah, sorry. It's just hard not to react when everything is so amazing. Right when I thought the ground had vanished, a new patch of earth was born in this place. It's like we can't trust the ground anymore. And we're standing on water. I love it. This place is the best. I can't wait to learn more all about it. Then I know someone you want to meet, boss. Sounds great. Take me to them. Don't want to hear more? Wait, why am I surprised? Follow me. So the spirit led me to a river. Found them, a friend. There's a real old-timer and can probably answer any of your questions. Then the spirit introduced me to another more impressive spirit. If I'd been on my own, I may have gotten the shivers. Instead, I asked the old-timer my most burning question, how this world came to be. To be honest, the answer surprised me. I expected to hear a myth or a legend, but the way the old-timer talked, it was like he seen it happen. In fact, he said he had. Now that's an old spirit. And that's to say nothing of the tale itself, which means just stunning. I learned not only about the creation of this world, but about an even larger truth. You satisfied, boss? I couldn't ask for more. I want to draw it so badly it's killing me. Between this and the legend I heard in my world, well, I'll make some incredible art. That's great, because you won't be hearing another story like that. Why not? I don't know any other monsters as old as that old-timer. We've all been getting lost as this world changes. That sounds like a real shame. You're comforting me, boss. Well, thanks, you crazy human. Listen, buddy, I can't go home anymore, but I want to keep painting. The world may be changing, but I'm not about to let it change the core of who I am. Oh, come on, let's go. It's too early for us to just give up. I'm going to shake you down to your soul with my incredible art. Well now, that is something I've got to see. Chapter 4. After hearing about this world's creations from the old-timer, part of me was ready to start painting, but another part wanted to hear more. After all, Spirit didn't know everything, and while my body said the ancient monsters were disappearing, there had to be more he didn't know. Excuse me, might I speak with you too? Someone had turned up while my buddy and I were in the shrine. Oh, you must be... Boss, you're in luck. It's another ancient monster. This is amazing, I've never met you before. Yes, I heard about you from a mutual friend. He said I should speak with a human boy. This was such a stroke of luck, I couldn't help dancing with joy. That's great, perfect timing. I was just thinking how I'd love to hear more stories. Thrilled, I led the old monster into the shrine. Ah, so these are what you call paintings. Impressive. Oh, but the scene could stand to be more impactful. It's depicting the moment of the world's creation, after all. Oh, so you think it should be even grander? Yes, and this one here. How can I put it? The link between humans and monsters is lacking. Once, you know, humans and monsters shared the same soul. It was a world of harmony. Shared souls? A world of harmony? Yes, I have to start over. More ancient monsters who heard about my work kept showing up. Listening to their tales of how the world used to be improved my art. It also made me sad that they were now facing extinction. If all their memories, everything they lived was going to disappear. I wanted to at least capture some of that in my art. This color is little off. Hey boss, you sure you want to leave the art upstairs unfinished? Yes, I want to preserve the flow of the story. The order is important. Oh, okay, well, I'm excited to see it when it's done. It's not striking enough, but I can change the composition. Should I add lines? What if I painted over this? Just don't take too long, boss, or you won't make it in time. Several days went by as I lost myself on painting. Yes, I've captured the impression I got from hearing our story. I don't think I need to add anything more. How long has it been since I started these murals? I got so absorbed in my work, I lost all sense of time, and now I needed a break. And when I went back to the entrance of the shrine, my buddy was standing there stunned. Hey, buddy, let's take a break. What are you doing just standing there? Boss, I think we're out of time. What happened to the exit? Why is it just a wall now? That's all that's left. The door's been sealed. This world is about to end. Who knows what's happening out there? Boss, where are you going? You're heading back inside? That's right. I haven't finished my murals. And if we can't leave, all that's left for me to do is paint. Chapter 5. Damn it! So what if the world is ending? I need to finish these murals. I just need to do the coloring, but that's the part that takes the longest. How much time do I have before the world ends? How much more can I paint? Hey boss, something's on the floor beneath us and I don't like it. What? Fog? Boss, no, don't touch it. I don't know what it is, but it's dangerous. The fog's rising in here and the world's ending outside. Talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. How am I supposed to work like this? Should we run, boss? There's nowhere to run to. Besides, if I'm going to die, I want to finish these murals. That way, a part of me will live on. These murals are done. Let's head up, buddy. And so we climb to the shrine's upper level. We don't know when that folk will get us, boss. We can't just take your time. I know that. I'll paint as fast as I can. But the mural is missing something. The worlds were divided and the four great beasts subdued the chaos among monsters. But what about the humans? I need to add them. There's no time for that. The folk is going to... Shut up, I'm not leaving behind an half-finished legacy. There, done. Perfectly covered too. I'm the best. Now for the next one. Boss, the fog is starting to move faster. So before long it's going to fill the whole shrine. Fine, bring it on. I left these murals mostly unfinished, but now we see how fast I can work. Oh no, the fog is starting to pour in. Damn it. It's getting hard to see. The world is divided, but with the door between them still in place. Boss, did you breathe in fog? Maybe you should rest. I'm fine. I need to finish this. This is the end, right? Let me finish what I started. Boss, the door. I don't know what it looks like, so I just have to make it up. What about the two worlds? What must it have been like for the creatures living in them? There, that's it. Now for the people and the monsters manipulated by the door. Okay, how's that? Incredible, boss. Pretty striking. Of course it is. I painted it. I've breathed in too much fog. It's getting pretty thick in here. One more. Let's go. It took all my strength to climb up to the top floor of the shrine. That's funny. I can't lift my arm. Boss, let me help. I couldn't ask for more, buddy. Now, that color goes... Yeah, you got it. This is great. I can just take it easy. It took some time, but we finished painting the mural. I'm done painting, boss. This is incredible. You really are the best. I never seen anything so beautiful. Hey, why don't we go back down and look at them all in order? I'm sure I'll remove the tears. Hey, boss. Boss, did you hear me? Wake up, please. We have to go see all the great murals we painted together. Please, boss. Please wake up. So that were all the 3 different stories. We have the Spirit Away, which is the moral route, the red route. All in the seasoning, that was the moral route, the green route. And the tail of the mural is the red route, the yellow path, and completing each of finding all the story, all the memories. You will receive an item just show in the beginning. So thank you all for watching. Wish you all well. And see you in the next video.